Hey, this is DM Allen. Thanks for joining us once again for another week of awesomeness. Let's just get it started.
Last time on Roll with Advantage.
Treasure! And you hear like treasure through the ring.
Gideon, what are you doing here? I thought you were going with the Viper. You don't remember? You promised you would help him out with getting that dragon horde.
Dragon treasure through the ring.
You might want to catch up to him. He left a couple days ago.
Did he say where we were going?
Something about the Nether Mountains, just north of town.
And then you hear north. Dragon treasure! And I run out of the room.
Okay. With this, do you guys need to do any shopping before heading out?
No.
Okay.
I need to leave instructions with Supper for how to take care of the children of the town.
Okay. All right. Number 1, cuddles.
I write a note and pin it to his collar.
Okay. All right. Anything else before you guys leave? Otherwise, I assume it to be a hasty exodus.
Let's get out of here. Especially with Kenny.
I tell Lola she's in charge and make sure that nobody causes any trouble. Especially Staravash.
Can we get a sweet travel sequence?
I threw the ring and I'm like, Staravash, we're leaving. Fix up the place. Hire some good people.
Not hookers.
No hookers.
No hookers.
What do you guys have against hookers?
He
Jeez.
says, all right, Captain.
You're a hero of the town. You don't need to pay
No,
anymore.
this is Bon. This isn't Kinian. It's Bon.
Everything's free for like.
I know, Master. I just, everybody else says Captain. I thought it was a term of respect. Sorry, Master.
It's all right.
I'm the captain.
Yarr! And
I'm the captain now.
so you guys start moving your way to the mountains. It is a fairly eventless. There's nothing really that happens on your travels other than some foot travel. You start making your way into the mountains and up the mountains. There's a pretty clear pass that make the way up into the mountain range. And just following that pass, you come to a fork in the road. And one of the passes goes kind of like downward. And then another one goes a little upward. The one that goes upward is the right pass. There's a sign in the ground, and the sign itself is broken and shattered into a bunch of different pieces. One of the signs has like a big skull and crossbones, and the other sign says safety. And they both point, but you aren't necessarily sure of which way.
I say we take the drunk path.
The drunk path. What about the psychopath?
I just said, wait a minute.
Because that's how I draw drunk.
Yeah.
And I pop up above the tree line.
Okay.
And Hootie and I, because Hootie, I have Hootie out because I'm missing Supper.
Yeah.
So, if you can't have if you can't have man's best friend, have your second best friend.
Yeah.
So we go up and we look around to see if there's any signs of like campfires or anything to show a direction that would make more sense.
Okay. Perception?
I say to Hootie, Hootie, I'm going to close my eyes and you tell me. So the owl has a +3 and I got a 6 total.
So 9?
With it.
Or,
No.
Okay.
They roll with advantage,
Jesus.
though, for perception.
Oh, do they?
Yes. For hearing and sight.
Ooh.
That makes it an 18.
An 18. Ooh. Nice. You don't see campsites, but you see a more traveled path, and that is the one going upward, up into the mountains.
All right. I tell Hootie, one hoot if by land, two hoots if by sea.
Do you guys want to take the right path?
Yes, we will take the correct path.
Yes.
That is fact. That is true, yes. Canon now.
I like the
DM
booze
said it.
path.
Yeah. So you guys take the right path. It starts to become snowy as you start to gain altitude over the next couple of days of travel. You get yourself into a pretty bad snowstorm. Does anybody have anything that would keep them from being lost through this storm?
Survival proficiency.
Survival proficiency would giving me a survival check would help. I know there's some things out there that keep you from getting lost like that.
Can't become lost except by magical means. Because I'm a ranger.
Yeah, you're a ranger.
Okay, that's what I assumed.
Yep.
Okay.
And I'm tracking.
Okay. Nice. The
Brickle
footprints.
worm.
Yeah.
Also, if
I make a little igloo with my
is it
survival
like
skill.
forested the path you said?
No, it's a mountain range that is now quite snowy.
Okay.
So I build an igloo at a 23 survival.
Nice. So you guys stay in a
Cobalt
really
size.
nice igloo one night.
Probably really tight and cozy.
Yeah, Keo spent
Especially
a lot
for
of time
The
doing that.
non-kobolds.
Yeah.
I'm going to try and track the Viper,
Okay.
if possible,
Okay, go for it.
at a 20.
Yeah, you are tracking the Viper, and you are actually trailing Kinian. As you're walking through the blizzard, Kinian has stopped to just take a breather, and you notice that you've been following basically in his footsteps. Not too far ahead of you, Kinian, though, you start to hear this howl. It's a low bass howl.
It's owlbears.
Yeah, it's sounds more like a horn.
I quicken my pace.
Okay, you start moving quicker towards this howling noise, and eventually, after a couple of minutes of travel, you come to a very interesting sight. You come to like a face in the cliff. This face in the cliff is a demon cut face. It's very intricately honed into the stone, and it is of great craftsmanship. Its mouth is agape. It looks like it's almost screaming, and the hole in the mouth is about 8 feet tall and just a little bit over 4 foot wide. And as you're standing in front of it, Kinian, the wind blows at your back towards the cave, and you can hear the howl come from the mouth and from the nose of this artwork.
I don't slow down.
You don't slow down? You
No.
just keep going in? Okay. It has a tunnel that goes through the mouth. Is everybody just following after Kinian?
Does a quick perception, passive 19, like show me everything's safe looking?
Yeah, everything looks pretty hunky dory.
Okay.
I mean, this is a sight to observe. It's fairly random and a little weird, but it, even for its like cautionary visage, it is gorgeous. So you guys are walking through this tunnel, and you notice there is no light in this tunnel. For those who can see in the dark, which I think is the entire
Everyone?
party,
Yeah.
you all see these spiral cuts that are around the edge of this like cave, and like I said, they're spiral cut. It's about I don't know, softball size circular cuts, and it looks a lot like rifling, almost like it bore into the cliff face itself.
I'm going to take the glass staff and make it glow and look more closely at the rifling.
At the rifling? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Inspection?
Um,
Or investigation?
I don't know. Whatever you want. It's not going to be very good.
Actually, just from basic looks, it's extremely smooth. I would say Arcana.
Arcana.
Yep.
Okay. Well, that bumps it up to a 11.
11. It's definitely a magical item. It's not acid etching, that's for sure.
I don't see any residues, do I?
No. It looks a lot like disintegration, magic, where it's a clean cut, almost like glass. But you don't know exactly what made this. You're going through this winding tunnel, and as you're making your way through this winding tunnel, Kinian, you're way up ahead of the party now. They've stopped to look at the walls and things like that. And are you sneaking at all, or are you just running down the halls trying to find where it ends?
You're yelling, treasure, 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 treasure.
Right?
treasure,
That's
treasure.
what I was thinking.
Well, I'm not yelling at this point. I'm sort of like in my own head, playing kind of like theme music.
Yeah.
But I've got my axe out, and I'm like jumping around every corner, like yeah, ha, ha. And I'm thinking to myself, where's the viper? But yeah, I'm not being very quiet.
Okay. As you turn one of the corners, you see off at the next bend, there is a light that plays off of the wall. It looks like a vibrant blue light, and I don't know if it'd be welcoming, but it's definitely a light that probably shouldn't be here.
I say, and call out actually, like, Brick-a-worm, we're coming! And I move that way.
Okay.
I float silently on my magic broom.
So you run up and you see this room opens up into a large area. It's about 30 by 30 square room. And there's shelves of books all around you.
You hear through the ring, oh, books.
And you see in kind of the center of this room is this like dead figure, and its flesh is like dripping off of its tentacles, which are on its face. It has like these cataracts looking eyes, and it smells awfully bad, but it's still reading, flipping through this book, and it looks up to you and it says, "Oh, another adventurer. You've come to die then, have you?" You notice that it's all in your head, not out loud.
I'm like tapping the ring and responding.
Okay.
And I'm like, I didn't come here to die. I broadcast.
Okay.
On hearing that, I book it.
Okay.
I'm like,
Yeah.
oh shit.
I'm like, what's happening?
It says, "Well, nobody comes here to die. Not with that intent, at least."
I'm here for the dragon treasure.
Is that what you read? Oh, Master is disgusting sometimes. I grow tired of this.
Vaughn is disgusting?
Says, I tell you what. I'll give you the book. Don't make a mess of my dungeon. I'm sick of cleaning your corpses up. And so, like, he has this like skeletal hand with like flesh dripping off of it, and he hands you this book, and it's got another spell on the first page, you notice. But all the other pages after that are blank.
I take the book and I say, Brickleworm left us a note.
And at that point, Manette and Keo, you come into the room, and Bon and Tin pull up the rear.
It's like a undead-looking mind flayer thing.
Yes,
Okay.
yes. Known as an Alhoon. It has the posture of morose and disenfranchisement. Definitely just feels forsaken.
So, I'm going to make an Arcana check because something seems off about this, but I don't know quite what it is.
Okay.
I, as a player, know what it is, but Keo doesn't.
Sure.
So,
you're talking about the Alhoon itself?
yeah.
Okay.
And so Keo thinks about Arcana at a 19.
Okay.
And
So you know, as
Yo.
as a kobold, you know what a mind flare is. Like that is ingrained in your DNA to be afraid of these things. Like it goes owl bear, mind flare.
yeah, but I also know Kinian's safe because they eat brains and
Right, and he'd be an empty nut. But you also know with just your study of magic that whatever is keeping it together is all like necrotic magic. It is undead, and from the flavor of it, it's not there because of its choice. So you know what an Alhoon is.
so I do know that mind flayer and undead don't go together.
Yeah, not usually.
Yeah.
These Alhoons are usually like are a lich of themselves. It's mind flayers that become liches, kind of. This one was not. It did not become a lich by its own want. Yeah.
Yeah, because usually they want to be like elder brains or something.
Right.
He's just standing there.
Yeah.
He's not doing anything.
No, he's sat back down at this point and is just his fingers crossed, and he says, as you guys enter, he says, "Ah, you have friends. I'll tell you what I told the dumb one. Please, don't make a mess of my dungeon."
Who are you?
My name is Withers.
Why are you here?
I was trapped here by a great lich.
Have you seen a gnome recently?
No.
I use my hat of disguise to make myself look like Brickleworm.
Okay.
Like he looks like this.
I haven't seen anyone for 110 years, I believe.
Who's your master?
A Sararak.
Bum, bum, bum.
History check. 8.
8? You recall it being spoken in Candlekeep from the monks talking about said character, but you were more focused on your physical trainings than your mental trainings.
How about a 29?
A 29. I think as one of your studies, just one of the credits that you needed to keep in order to stay at Blackstaff Tower, you took a Lich appreciation class, and this Sararak is said to be a pretty bad dude. It's
a cautionary class.
It's a cautionary class. Exactly.
Don't be a lich.
Don't be a lich. that's the like subtitle. Like it's like Lich Appreciation 101, and then underneath it says "Don't be a lich." I like it. So you know a rough understanding that a Sararak is a lich that travels the plains pretty regularly and sets up many dungeons for adventurers, and it is said that if you run into a Sararak dungeon, it is a test of mental prowess, and it is also a very dangerous situation.
I dropped the book on the floor.
I pick it up.
I'm like, books are boring.
Minette, you pick up the book, and inside the book is a single page. The first page, a single written page. The first page has some writing on it. You blow by it and just kind of search through the book, and it's completely empty after that. The page reads from the front. It says, it's got a quote, and it says, "Why be a god when I can be the creator of gods? The one that lurks deep has its instructions. All it needs is the pieces of 6. Then death shall come to Toril, and the forgotten will reap its revenge. All the while I shall wait in Omu and reap the benefits." And then the quote is labeled with Asarak the Eternal.
Let's look at some books.
I'm checking all the bindings
Okay.
around the room. I'm floating on my broom, and not touching but looking to see if there's any interesting tomes.
Okay. All of the tomes don't have any words on them, and some of them are have rough spines. And when you flip through it, it's all empty. It looks like this Alhoun has been reading them, but there's no words on it.
I cast light again on anything around.
Okay.
See if the books now have text.
Nope.
Darn.
Well, I wasn't pulling them out, so if they have nothing on the binding, then...
Okay. You guys move deeper?
Dragon treasure awaits.
You just
Kinian,
keep
hold
moving
on.
forward?
Kinian. Let's go as a group.
Hey, sorry to interrupt all the awesome action. This is DM Allen. I just want to quick say a big thank you to Incompetech. Incompetech.com has been absolutely fantastic. We use a lot of their music and sound effects and stuff like that. You should go check them out. Here's a quick sample. Like I said, they're really, really awesome. We really enjoy their work. Go check them out. That's Incompetech.com, and you can find all their information in our credits. I'm not going to waste any more of your time. Let's just get right back to the action.
Yeah, I'm cool with
Okay.
moving on because Tin's not big on books either.
Okay.
So, I think we took the wrong path.
I think you're right.
Yeah.
This is interesting, though.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious.
Not only that, but just reminds me of my old days in Candlekeep. There's a lot of books here.
You continue down the path. What would your marching order be?
I'm last.
Okay.
I'm assuming Kinian's first because he's all treasure, treasure, treasure.
Yes.
Somewhere in the middle.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
Same
I
with Tim.
guess I'll be behind Kinian.
Okay.
Unless
And then
Keo wants to
Keo
be.
pulling up the middle too.
Yeah, I'll be dead in the middle.
Okay.
Hopefully not dead.
So
Hopefully
like,
not dead.
Hopefully not dead, but...
You never know.
He'll
people-
be in the dead middle.
people are
Dead center.
moving ahead.
I do take Hootie, and
Uh-huh.
I pull out my cat. I put Hootie in my cat.
Okay.
and- yeah. Because
Yep.
I don't want my bird killed.
All right. So you move down this path, and it's still winding again. You eventually happen onto another room. It's a we'll say 20 by 20 room, and what you see is that the passage dead ends in front of you. On the left-hand wall is a table with some trinkets on it. On the wall at the end of the tunnel, there is 6 square cavities cut into the wall very cleanly. and they are each about a foot cube, a cubic foot. And they seem to have a little bit of debris in them.
What are the trinkets?
When you look at the trinkets, you see a stone marble, a wooden bowl, a roll of twine, a little wooden toy, a severed finger that is quite rotten, and a shell. And then you also notice on the finger is a ring with a amber gem in it.
Anybody got detect magic?
Takes me 10 minutes.
Anybody else?
Same. 10 minutes.
Anybody want to sit around for 10 minutes?
This is some
Sure.
lame dragon treasure. And I grab the ring.
You grab the ring off of the finger?
Yeah.
Okay. What do you do with... Oh, you just pocket it?
Yeah.
Okay. So something that you notice is there's six cavities in the wall and 7 trinkets on the table. Well, now there's 6.
Yeah, because I dropped that nasty finger.
Yeah.
The cavities, you mentioned there was like debris in them?
Yeah. Would you like to inspect them?
Yeah.
Some investigation for me, please.
16.
16. So what you notice, you might want to write this down. We'll move from left to right. Okay? In the first box on the left, you notice a small puddle of water that kind of sits in the center. The next box has a little bit of dirt like spread around the bottom of the box. The next is warm to the touch. The one after that has some frost actually at the bottom. It's quite cold. You find in the next box to have stone marbles identical to the one on the table. And on the last box is a feather.
You guys cool with me messing around a little bit here?
Sure.
I am going to look at the dirt. Does it look like the dirt that I took as a sample?
No.
No. Okay.
Can you describe the trinkets again?
Yes. A finger, a wooden toy, a ball of twine, a ring that Kinian snagged, a stone marble, a shell, and a bowl, a wooden bowl that's empty.
I'm gonna.
Describe the toy.
The toy?
The wooden toy.
The wooden toy is a wooden toy duck with like little wheels.
Hey guys,
Aw.
guys, hey. Why do ducks have feathers?
Oh no.
Because they look weird without them.
That's true, but not the answer I'm looking for.
To make better
What?
pillows.
Nope.
Why?
To cover their butt quacks.
Wow.
Do you write jokes for Laffy Taffy?
No.
No? Okay, maybe you should.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. I'm gonna play with all of the trinkets. Do any of them feel warm or cold?
No.
I'm going to get out some of my toys and play too.
You're making your dolls talk again.
So I'm gonna.
Oh my god.
Inspiration.
And,
Inspiration for
I'm
Keo.
also going to pull out from those notes we found in the basement. There's
Yeah.
one that was signed A.
Yep.
I'm going to look at that.
Oh, okay.
Thinking a Serac.
Okay.
I'm not sure how that ties in with V,
Yeah.
but... And at this point, I'm going to tell on Kinian to Nuviel
Oh, okay.
that he promised me a magical scroll, and it's not magical at all. I've done every check on it, and I'm like, see?
Well,
And it's the note.
It's a note,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
I don't even know if Kenyan... I don't know if he can tell if things are magical. You should probably check on those when he gives you something right away.
I thought maybe it was like, I don't know, not arcane, but like religious magic. I thought I could up my repertoire.
So I'm gonna put the marble with the marbles,
Okay.
the toy with the feather. Do I have any insight into what might be paired here?
You would have it at disadvantage.
I kind of pat Kyo's shoulder. Like,
8.
8? No.
I'm sorry.
Why disadvantage?
Because this is completely Greek to you. You have no frame of reference for this.
Well, I mean, like the marble would go with the marbles.
So insight check from. Okay, so I see what you're saying. Just trying to connect some dots. 18 doesn't get you any hints.
Okay. So what I'm gonna try though, the toy with the feathers, the marbles with the marbles, the shell with the puddle of water, and the other 3, I'll just kind of randomly shuffle the 4 if Kenyon gives up the ring. Other items.
What ring?
The ring you took.
I drop it.
So, first pass, you hear a chime that dings after you've placed each one of these. You get 1 chime.
Okay. I'm gonna shuffle a couple things around. The first 3 I rattled off, though, I'm gonna leave the same. I feel
Which are what? There's 6 boxes, 7 items. I can't remember your
so
your mixture.
the marble, the toy duck, and the shell I'm gonna leave the same.
Okay.
What's the marble made out of?
Marble.
Is it glass?
It's stone.
Or...
No, it's stone. It's pure stone.
That's why I said it
It's
was
a
made out of
marble.
marble.
Yeah, marble. Okay, I'm gonna have to start writing down your things as well.
Do you want me to just give you a specific list of what I...
Yes.
I back up around the corner slightly.
Okay. Just watching to make sure the Alhoon doesn't come after you.
Yeah, and watching the other way to make sure I don't get blown up.
Okay. Okay.
You want it 1 to 6?
Yeah.
All right. Shell, bowl, twine, ring, marble, toy.
You get 1 chime.
All right. So then I'm going to do shell, ring, bowl, twine, marble, toy.
You get 2 chimes.
I'm going to do bowl, ring, shell, twine, marble, toy.
1 chime. Kyo, would you like to spend a point of inspiration for a hint?
No, I'm thinking about bolting. So,
Okay.
so
Okay.
No.
So, at this point, Kyo, you're looking down the pass behind you, and you're hearing a noise. It sounds stone-like, and you're seeing in the distance a slow-moving spikes that twist with the rifling towards you.
Guys.
You
bad.
estimate you have about 1 minute left.
1 minute.
Yes. Each permutation is going to take 1 round.
Okay. 6 seconds.
Yes.
I cast haste on Bon. Does it appear as though air could pass by this these spikes that are heading towards us?
No.
No.
It's sealed magically.
What is the bowl made out of?
Wood.
Okay.
Wooden bowl.
What's the twine made from?
It
Twine.
seems hempen twine.
Hemp. No, it's a valid question because there's silken rope and there's hempen rope. And the ring is made of what metal? Does it not matter? It's just metal with amber ring.
It is just a gold ring with
Gold.
an amber gem.
I put the ring back on the finger.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's gross.
So I was gonna say ring alone doesn't go with dirt. So it'd either be ring with finger or ring doesn't go with the dirt at all.
We haven't put the finger in on its own, but I don't see why it would be a separate trinket if it was originally...
Because we'd have 6
Together.
trinkets if we put the ring on the finger.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, let's definitely do that.
I'm going to begin looking for secret doors.
Okay.
Oh god, oh god.
Well, Yeah, these things, it's just magical things that make chiming noises at random, and it's there to make us use up all our time instead of escaping.
This shell, is it from the sea?
I'll give you that one. Yes. It seems to be from the sea.
You'll give it to me.
Yeah, because you're a pirate.
I think we
Okay.
should
Yeah.
put the marble with the dirt for the next one.
The shell itself, Kinian,
Dude, blow into it.
no, it's just a small clamshell.
If we can't figure this out, that's what we should do, is blow in the conch.
Well, I would think we could just use our teleporting rings, can't we?
Ship's not finished yet.
Are they?
Is the magical circle broken?
I don't know. You guys could try.
Later. Comes to it.
And this is how Kyo was the only one who died.
Well, we can take one person, so we're fine. We'll save you.
Loved having you on the show, Ben.
Yeah. I didn't want to go in this dungeon.
All right, so
Wouldn't that
I'm
be
gonna-
right, though? What's up?
I'm gonna,
You're going to give it a try?
yeah. So I'm keeping the shell with the small puddle,
Okay.
marble with the dirt, keeping the bowl with the worm, the wood duck with
Whoa,
the...
whoa,
Warm.
whoa, whoa.
Warm.
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 Oh,
hot.
warm. Okay. You guys
Bowl?
gotta have better handwriting.
What was that?
Okay, so
Um,
she's going shell, marble, bowl.
And then wood duck, twine, and then the ring on the finger.
You hear... brrrr. It's a new noise.
Ooh,
And nothing else
zero.
appears to happen.
Nothing else appears to happen.
I'm gonna take that as a 0.
I mean, spikes are still heading towards
Yes,
us.
so that's one.
Can I try again, guys?
Yep.
Okay.
So I pull my pot out of my bag of holding and try to wedge it to
Okay.
stop the spikes.
Oh, I thought you were just gonna get munchies.
Yeah.
No, my iron pot. Does that seem to work at all?
It crumples and like it starts to gnarl as the spikes push forward. So it's rolling. It's a cylindrical rolled up old pot.
I'm gonna do bowl, shell, ring,
Ring and finger or ring?
ring and finger,
Okay.
marble, twine, toy.
Brrrr.
That same... Okay, maybe we do have to take the ring off the finger. Because we've gotten a burnt both times that there's been the ring on the finger.
Now
but
I
that's
will
just a thought.
give you this. You did it fairly hastily. I mean, he did cast a spell, so you did it in half the time.
Okay.
So
I get an extra
It's-
permutation.
you do, yes. How I'm gonna treat the haste is ideas that you have are half the time. So otherwise it takes enough time for someone to communicate their ideas and for you to go through the motions that it would still take a full round.
Oh shit.
So after the pot is destroyed,
Yes.
I pull out my steel mirror and I look at the items reflected in the mirror
Okay.
to see if any of them like don't appear or anything.
Ooh. Okay. Nope, they're still there and they're coming at you.
I'm gonna take the ring and finger off the shelf,
Okay.
put the ring on, and put the finger back.
You put the ring on your hand.
Yes.
You put the finger back. Nope. Nothing. Not even the burn.
Do I notice anything when I put the ring on? Like, do I feel any different or anything?
Fashionable.
Fashionable.
Yep. That's about it.
And so it's getting ever closer.
Yes. So I wanna be clear. You guys have only used 2 rounds at this point.
2 out of 10.
2 out of 10. Okay. So Manette's like, 1 second. Go ahead, Manette.
The toy duck, the ring, twine, the bowl, the marble, and then the shell.
Nothing happens.
Nothing happens, or is there a mer?
Nope. No mer. There's nothing.
That's weird.
So I look around to see this hole, like around the corner and everything. It's all that kind of bored in.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's like no seams or anything.
Nope.
And I frantically yell out. I'm like, maybe it goes mer when you have a thing that doesn't belong in there.
I take the finger and put the ring back on it and put the ring back in the second spot.
It's
I walk up and give it a try.
okay. Okay. What do you got?
Shell. Finger without ring. Bowl. Ring. Stone. Toy.
You get 2 chimes.
Okay, so toy cannot be in the last spot. Shell and bowl seem to be doing pretty good with where they are. Twine should not be in the 4th spot.
Marble should not be
Marble
in the
should
5th.
not be in the 5th.
I'd like to do one.
Okay.
Shell.
Oh, you mean 2, because he can do 2.
Yeah.
For 1.
Shell. Toy. Bowl. Finger. Ring. Stone.
All right.
How far apart are the spikes?
How far? They are very well covered. You get 3 chimes. Want to try another?
Yeah, because I get halves, right?
Yep.
Okay, all I'm gonna do is swap finger and ring. So it's shell, toy, bowl, ring, finger, stone.
Okay. You get 2 chimes. So, at this point, roll a history check for me, please.
18 history check.
18. This bowl looks exactly like the bowl that you saw on the ship, the casino ship, with the notes of the pieces of 6.
I'm gonna try.
Okay.
Shell, the marble stone, bowl, finger, toy, twine.
Shell, marble, stone, bowl.
Mm-hmm. Finger, the wood duck toy, and then the twine.
1 chime.
Oops, we made a
Okay.
mistake. Shell and bowl are not right.
No, they are not.
So what good does that history check do me? I know that the bowl is one that we should be using because
Probably shouldn't be using.
we know that it's part of a pieces of 6. This is a thing of 6 doodads. This is probably one of the things we're supposed to use. We don't know what the other pieces of 6 are. We know that the bowl is supposed to be a piece of 6.
So the holes, the 6 holes.
Yep.
First hole is
You want the what
Small
what
puddle.
stuff is in it?
yeah.
Small puddle.
Puddle.
Yep. The next one is a little bit of dirt spread around the bottom. The next one is warm to the touch. The next one after that is so cold that there's actually frost. The next one after that has stone marbles that look just like the stone marble that has been moving around. And then the one after that has a feather in it.
That's probably cloud.
So you're hearing Keo, like, I think he's stroking his mustache tendrils now, and he's like, I think that one's cloud.
Yeah.
Keo, you got an idea?
It's those stupid giants.
Giants.
Yes. And
Puddle storm.
so yeah, it's so it's nice giant
Which one's the nice giants?
The first one's the nice giants.
Which ones are those?
The puddles?
The storm.
The storm giants. They're the ones that
Storm
have been nice to us. Then the second one are the stupid giants.
Which ones are those?
Hill giants.
Yeah. I think Jeff.
Hey. I resemble that remark.
Fire
Frost, Stone and Cloud. And so the it's interesting, the hemp, it's a bundle of hemp.
No, it's twine. So
twine?
it's like a roll of twine.
I put that in the second one. So there's Grolinator's toe, which is a toe that's strung on a hemp string. Then there's a chunk of amber for the stone giant. The first one's for the hill giants. Then there's a chunk of amber for the stone giants.
The amber ring.
Yeah.
There's a ring of amber.
And then there's a 50-foot line of cold rope for the frost giants. A
Twine.
figurine for the fire giants. And then a glass marble for the cloud giants.
The marble.
Marble.
And then a nautilus shell for the storm giants.
The shell.
Yeah, and then the seventh item is the wooden bowl.
And the bowl stays out.
Yeah. So Keo, he's rambling about all this, and he grabs the bowl and throws it at the spikes.
Oh God!
It hits the spikes and like bounces off, and it like keeps rolling towards you.
Yeah.
Keo dooms us all. Bon hastily grabs items.
Okay.
Shell, finger, toy, twine, ring, marble.
Okay. You hear 6 chimes. But nothing seems to happen. Who's got high perception? You notice that the bowl that is like scraping in front of the spikes now is full of a clear liquid.
I shout that and pick up the bowl.
Okay.
Presumably we gotta like pour the liquid somewhere.
Can you describe the room real quick?
Does it smell tasty?
It smells pretty tasty. It smells sweet.
I drink
like nectar. You drink it? You're just like, okay. When Kinian drinks it, a portal opens in the wall. All of the items flash back to the table, and you can see a pathway on the other side of the wall.
Let's
Start
go, guys.
walking in.
Kinian, you feel strange. You feel as if you've taken a potion of heroism. So you feel blessed, basically.
And I get 10 temporary hit points, I think. Or 15.
You gotta look it up. I can't remember. But,
Yeah! My drinking came in handy.
So, you go through this portal. On the other side of this portal, not more than 20 feet ahead of you, is another demon's mouth. And it looks just like the one at the start of the tunnel, only it is shrouded, the whole mouth interior is shrouded in a magical darkness.
Not falling for this shit again.
I cast light.
Nothing happens.
Dang it.
Hey, thank you so much for listening. What a fantastic episode. We cannot wait for next week's episode. We hope you stick around to find out what happens next. If you want to find out more about the show, about our characters, or things like that, go check us out on dmstable.com/RWA. DM's Table has awesome blogs. They've got cool information on there about writing new adventures and things around D&D. You can find a giant archive on all our episodes. DM's Table has got information on how to contact us through Twitter or Facebook or things like that. Go check it out, and we'll see you out on the internet. See ya.